All right, guys, so we're back with another tutorial video on the next assignment that we're going to get completed in the government unit. So we've completed all our notes on the executive, legislative, and judicial branch, hopefully anyway, and we've had some other assignments on these three branches. So now we're going to kind of do a cumulative project on those three branches of government, our executive, legislative, and judicial. So if you look at the directions here, this is the document that's going to be posted in Edmodo as of Friday, March 27th. Looking at the directions, it says we're going to complete all three of these projects that are listed below. And you're going to get to choose which branch is going to go where, essentially. All right, so let's look at these together here. So we've got a speech, a comic strip / cartoon, and a video. So starting with the speech, you're going to either assume the role of the executive branch or the legislative branch, okay? So the governor being the head of the executive branch and either a House of Representative member or senator. Both of those, either of those are part of the legislative branch there. So you're going to assume the role of one of those, pick one, and you're going to imagine that you're running for that role, that you're attempting to get elected into that role. So you're going to write a speech to the people of Georgia, your constituents as we call them, and you're going to detail why you are skilled for that position, why you should be elected to that position. And use knowledge from your notes. Make it realistic, make it, of course, factual to your quest here to get elected. And you've also got to include some main points here that we've learned about in our notes and on the web quest that we completed in this speech. So the qualifications to be in your position, why, what do you have to age, what does your age have to be, what district you have to live in, so on and so forth, how long your term will last, where will you work, so is it at the Capitol building, is it at the governor's mansion, and then of course the duties and responsibilities that you would have to fulfill in order to be in that position. All right, so comic strip or cartoon, so essentially just kind of a running illustration that tells a story there. So here, our two options are essentially either the legislative, because we're going to have how a bill becomes a law, or option B is the steps in the criminal justice process. Remember, if we go back to our judicial branch notes, we had that entire process there at the end of our PowerPoint there. So it started from arraignment and goes all the way through the trial and each of those in between. So choose either one of those to kind of show step by step the process. And then thirdly, we've got a video. So you're going to create a video on basically whichever other branch that you did not complete or pick for these two. Okay, so if I picked executive here, I would need to pick either judicial and legislative. Let's say I picked legislative here, then I would pick judicial over here. So you're going to make a relatively short video just kind of explaining that branch, explain the duties, qualifications, responsibilities, and just make sure that you got at least 10 facts from the notes that we covered. All right, so I've got Edmodo pulled up here, and this is just under a test account, and this is a previous assignment. The project has not gone live as of Thursday afternoon here, March 26th, but this, of course, is what the assignment portal looks like, right? So how do we get this turned in? Well, this document that you just looked at is going to be attached in Edmodo. So I can, of course, maybe attach some links through that document and submit it through here. But I've also got other options. I can't guarantee you that your views will look like this. So your Android phone, your iPhone, your laptop might look different, but you probably have these boxes, these options here. So I can attach files from a computer. I can create a separate text response here. So I've told several of you that for assignments like the web quest that we've completed, I can actually just type in text responses here and then submit that. Okay, so that might be an option for you in completing this assignment. So how do we get all of this turned in? Well, the simplest answer is if I've got a speech, I can type into a Word document, I could handwrite it and put that into a Word document or take a picture of it and submit it through that box. Okay, so I'll say that again. You could definitely take a picture of something and then upload it to here because you can attach files, right? So for the speech, I could handwrite it, take a picture, I could type into a Word document and submit it. You could even do an audio recording of it and then submit the link or submit the text through here. Now, comic strip and cartoon. I just want to throw this out. If you're feeling creative on this, there are just a simple Google search. I can find numerous iPhone, Android, iPad, digital links to websites that can help you create comic strips. You do not have to do that. You could do it by hand, and then again, take a picture of it, submit that file through Edmodo. But those are your options there. Now, video. I'll accept anything that's obviously school appropriate and that covers this. You could do something like a TikTok video. You could do something like a YouTube video, or just a kind of a Khan Academy whiteboard. Just kind of drawing out on a whiteboard style video. Any of those are fine, but the main thing is, of course, we've got to get everything submitted through here, right? So we're not going to message this. We're not going to send this through Office 365 because that just won't work. So we're going to submit everything through this portal, through the assignment that's going to be created. So my suggestion would be maybe have it all in one Word document. So your links or your pictures, because again, you can put pictures onto a Word document and then submit that. Okay, so this is going to be due on next Wednesday, April the 1st. Okay, so April the 1st, April Fool's Day is when this will be due, but that is not a joke. All right, if you got any questions on this assignment, feel free to message Mr. Jackson or send an email. Good luck and take care.